Oh, yes, Leonardo. Oops. That was the decline button. I'm sorry. Here, come. I have an errand I want you to run with me. Nope. Screw you, mother. Let's try that again.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Skip. 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 Hey, welcome back. You've skipped. I had to sit through it. You lucky, lucky, lucky pricks. Huh. Now, of course, I'm gonna point out this flaw. I walk faster than she does. And the space button speeds me up now. It doesn't slow me down.
Play this game.
He spoke ill of us. We could not allow him to continue.
I'm sure he's having a hard time dealing with the accusations against his father. Francesco di Pazzi is many things, and none of them
Pazzi?
But even I never suspected
I thought it was
capable of
Pederarch or something.
What happened to him?
I imagine there will be a trial.
Okay.
Well, father,
it was great in history class. Me and my friend next to me, it's Goldblade actually, on YouTube. Goldblade 495, I think. But anyway, like, we both played this game, so every time we talked about history, it's like, Francesco, the father of humanism, like, yeah, I killed him. And his son. And it's like, oh, what's it called? Like, the Parthenon? It's like, yeah, I bought that. And the little building next to it, you know? The one that's ruins. I bought them both. I own them. Look, mother, please, just walk fast. Amazing how we live essentially next door to Da Vinci. Like, that took... Abstergo took longer to realize we were escaping than it took you to get to Da Vinci's.
Hello, Leonardo.
Madonna Maria.
This is my son, Ezio.
Molto onorato.
L'onore è mio.
Let me go and fetch the paintings. I'll be right back.
He's very talented.
Immagino.
Self-expression is vital to understanding
Did
and
you
enjoy
just say
life.
I guess? You've had no indication on how talented he is, other than the 4 blank portraits behind him. What? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Back to your house, then.
Si. Ezio, help Leonardo, will you?
I was half listening and looking at the subtitles, and I saw a word that,
So Ezio, what do you do?
well, it made me...
He's been working
It made me curious about the subject, let's just say.
For now. And you... Art, was it?
Nah, he's a writer, judging by the
Truth be
paintings.
told, it's been difficult for me to settle. Painting is nice, but I often feel
Wait, list architecture.
I don't know, purpose. Does that make sense? I'd rather contribute more practically, more directly. Architecture, perhaps.
There we go. I had a homework assignment, and it was like, Leonardo was all of these things, but blank. It was on trivia, actually, and one of them... No, trivia crap, something or other. And what the answer it gave was architecture, but I was fairly certain Leonardo was an architect, and apparently he is, Mr. Leonardo. Leonardo himself told me that. That's primary source. My camera has 8 minutes left, so I'm gonna have to leave fairly soon. I will get my mic back soon. I sent it off to Blue. Because it was under warranty, so the replacement should come in a few weeks. Like it shouldn't be more than 2 weeks.
Thank you for your help, son. Don't let me keep you from your other duties.
It was nice to meet you, Ezio.
I don't know. I'm missing Yogg's live for this, the Jingle Jam. Let's help my sister. That'll take 8 minutes. What's your face, Claudia?
Hey, Claudia. How are you?
Bene.
You shouldn't keep things from me.
It's Lucio.
That's all the persuasion you need.
Unfaithful.
Who told you this?
The other girls. I thought they were my
Look,
friends.
it's the Renaissance. Like,
You're better off without
that's just how it was.
No, Claudia.
Did you? It's the Renaissance.
Suffered for what he's done.
There we go. That's the Renaissance I know and love. I like how your dress fuses through that bench. It actually looks like you're a chair. You're cosplaying as Professor Slughorn. I get it. I get it. It's a nice costume. It's a bit too pink, though. I thought it was blue. Alright, let us continue. That's a nice Gryffindor. I prefer Hufflepuff myself, but, you know, and that's not a joke. Hufflepuff has always been my favorite house. There's that nice tower I'm going to see. There's that nice St. Petersburg I'm going to see. Final guess. There's that secret treasure chest that I said and mentioned before I saw it. Look, Ezio. There we go. There's that vision I was trying to tell the doctor about. It's a bit concerning, really. I've talked to my father about it. He kind of just, you know, he just kind of hid a robe in a closet and behind the fireplace. I'm not really sure what it was. But yeah, that's what I was trying to tell the dog. Actually, I'm not going to climb that, because I always come here for the quest that's, like, at the bottom right there. And then I climb to the very top, and it takes forever. 1 minute of camera life. Wow. Alright. I'm going to be back. Alright, we're back. And with a fully charged camera as well. So yes, sorry, the, camera, ran out of battery quicker than I thought. So, I had to stop recording. But anyway, as I was saying before, that building right there, there's a mission, like, right down there, where my head is, that you have to, that you come to, and I'm always like, well, I'm just gonna get this Eagle Tower before I get that mission. It takes, like, 5 minutes to climb that, and then the first thing you do in the mission is climb this tower, and I always get upset, because I always forget it. But not this time, so I'm not gonna climb that Eagle Tower until the mission makes me. How smooth was that edit, by the way? Because it's actually been like 5 days, to be honest.
Duccio, it's a beautiful...
This isn't even the same game. I had to, like, my computer crashed, so I had to restart the computer, and I took a bunch of pictures of Assassin's Creed, so then I had to just stand at the same spot. So hopefully it looked like it was just like an instant, but actually it's been 5.5 days.
Come, let us walk a bit.
I have to do a 3D printer every day for like the next 7 days. So this is the last day I have my camera available. So, you know, I kind of need to record the week's worth of videos. Oh, yes. I keep forgetting. I need my hands on my keyboard.
Parading around with this putana.
What are you talking about?
I saw the gift you gave her. Or the things you said.
Maybe your sister shouldn't be so stingy with her virtue.
You broke her heart.
Ha! And
now I'm gonna break your face. I was about to say yeah, but I'm gonna break your face. I was literally about to say that line, but like from Ezio's point of view.
I could have taught your sister a great many things.
I love how he can never take a bit of damage, like give me any damage, but like I always just beat him up against this wall. But you know he'll still taunt me. I think that's the longest I've taken in a while to actually defeat him. So yeah, there we go. We've helped the family. Not gonna climb that building. Those guards hopefully don't care that I just punched that man to death. Not to death until like the next game. There's the street sweeper. Just keep sweeping the streets. Don't look at the man who just beat that other man. Just keep sweeping the streets, just like Mama said. Oh, the ladder test. Another ladder. Because I'm a scientist. I want to make sure that one ladder wasn't a fluke. But this ladder does, in fact, go into the floor as well. But yeah, like, last game had Bookshelf Inspector. Him. He's Street Sweeper. Just sweep the streets. And don't look. Don't look. Just sweep the streets. Alright. Hello. You should be in bed.
What are you doing out here, Petruccio? You should be in bed.
I want those feathers.
What for?
It's a secret.
If I get them for you, will you go back inside?
Yes, I promise.
You see, I want these feathers to make a cape with you. A cape for you. But you have no way of knowing this. But when you collect all of these the feathers after I'm dead, the cape will be there anyway. So I either don't need these feathers, or you know that I'm gonna make you a cape. Also, my hair is going into my eyes, and it is extremely painful. Please help. That's basically what I saw. Oh, we're timed. Alright then. Feathers. Could we collect feathers before this mission? Because I didn't see any. But feathers are always weird. Like, I always go out of my way to collect them, knowing full well that I will never get them all. If you didn't know, by the way, if you collect all the feathers at the end of the game, I think my dad did it, you get a, cape. I think it's a family cape. It might be a cape of this city, though, that makes you constantly notorious. So, yeah. If that's your thing. Oh, God. I think I turned, somehow. What happens if I don't do it in this time limit? Will, like, my brother die of being outside? I guess. Like, this is actually the most serious, legit timer we have had in the entire Assassin's Creed series. Just the timer that your brother will die in a minute and a half if you don't get all these feathers. And of course I'm gonna dilly-dally and get that eagle tower right behind me. Oh, never mind. He's not gonna die anymore because you got the feathers. Those feathers were his life force, and they needed to be reassembled into one area. And now that I've done that, he'll live forever. Last game I yelled at the timers for not ending too quickly. This game I'm yelling at them for ending too quickly. You can't satisfy me, basically. Can't satisfy me. Also, okay, what are those wagon tracks on? Because, like, the tracks are everywhere, not even just where the wheels have gone, and it's over stone. Also, really great music in this game. Really great music. And I don't have to edit it out, because I've already uploaded episode 1 at time of recording, and I didn't get a copyright strike, so, yay. That's not always nice. Unlike some games that won't be mentioned, where you have to get, like, a bunch of copper to build your base and find your son is Donald Trump. Fallout 4. Yeah. The thing that annoyed me about the file, for those of you that don't know, I got some copyright claims on the Fallout 4 music that was classical music, like, written well out of the copyright date. I think the clearest was, like, the early 1800s, and that was the nearest to not being in the public domain, but it still is. Ride of the Valkyries, that song was. This place is harder to get into than the Assassin's Brew, I swear. The Auditore residence. Just use the ladder embedded in the floor. Don't use it. Use the wall next to the ladder. Okay, use the ladder. Wow, 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 wow. Ouch. And let's go. Almost dead, as always.
Here, as promised.
Grazie, brother.
I collected 3, but I gave you 2 feathers.
In time.
Don't die. Petruccio's secret. Wasn't Petruccio, like, the guy in, like, the cast of Monte Aglo or whatever that you all probably read in English class? Ezio? What is that face? That is the face of, like, a villain who, like, is stalking the hero's, like, girlfriend. And you know, like, he wants to... That is the face of someone who wants to do some things I can't talk about on the internet to some lady. My knuckles are really hurting. Your eyes were pure white for a minute there. Father, who has possessed you? The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
Not too far from here.
Va bene. I'll get it done.
Come back here when you're finished. There are some things we need to discuss.
Like
and
your
please,
satanic ways?
son, stay out of trouble.
I try. Just, you know, the power of Christ compels you. Alright. Let's go complete all 3 errands. Hey, Frank, you know, I'm making the Assassin's Creed game, and, I'm trying to think of an intro, like a good introduction segment. Alright, well, remind me it again? Well, it's a game about being an assassin, basically. You have to go on a revenge thing for your family. Alright, I've got an idea. What if we have the guy go and do day-to-day errands for his father. Frank, that's a brilliant idea. I'll make it so. I'm not complaining. It's fun. I'm having fun, but it's an odd choice of introduction.
No, idiota. He just
You see
happens
that
to look
mole
exactly
on that
like
woman? I've always wondered if that's a mole or a graphical error.
Don't worry, boy. We're not contagious.
Her eyes were white too. Her eyes just went pure white. Are you sure you didn't infect my father? Am I carrying the disease of Satan infecting your eyeballs? I'm afraid I'm contaminating the world. That's Patricio's disease. That's why he can't go outside, is because, like, Satan is inside of him. And if he goes outside, he spreads the white eyeball disease. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense. That's why my family's gonna be arrested. That's the conspiracy against my family, is Satanism. And of course, everyone in my family has contracted Satanism, except for me. But I secretly carry the disease. And it's an overarching story that happens where Ezio has to realize and cope with the fact that he has in fact been spreading Satanism across the world, but he somehow doesn't show any signs of Satanism.
I have a delivery from...
Giovanni Auditore?
Yes.
Yes.
Were you followed?
No.
Onto the roof?
Why would I be followed?
Give me the package.
How would I know you would be here? Did my dad go like, alright, Satan has shown me, son, this guy's gonna be standing on the roof. Where did he just run off to? So he ran this way, and then I doubt he did this. We would see him, definitely. Wee, hello. Can I pickpocket? I can't. I've just remembered. Yes, I can. I just remembered that you don't get notoriety for pickpocketing until you do the quest that teaches you about notoriety. So if you want money, this is how to do it. Now, thankfully, I never buy anything, so I don't... no, you definitely can't buy property in this game, because you go to your uncle's villa, and you can buy stuff there. So yeah, I do buy villa stuff. Just gonna punch you to death. Can I throw you off of a building? Because I will just kill you for science. That man just died. I threw a man off of a building, and he's dead now. I'm not an assassin. That wasn't even, like, a guard. That was just a guy. He's dead. He's dead. No remorse. Maybe I do have Satanism. Grab the pigeon. Bells went out of fashion, so now we just have to use the pigeons. There was some assassin back in the Crusade time who, whenever someone told him that they heard about something, he would always ask if it was bells or pigeons, and that was so so annoying that they just outlawed bells. So now all word is being delivered by pigeon, and so there's no confusion.